In today's video, we're diving into what happens when an admirer's attention twists into a relentless nightmare. This is the story of an American influencer who believes she has escaped her past, only to become hunted, stalked, and trapped in a terrifying game with no escape. Pay close attention, because some obsessions don't stay hidden behind screens. They crawl into the darkest corners of your life. Before we get too far ahead, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more eerie true horror stories. Let's get into the video. In late 2022, an American influencer was living what seemed like a peaceful life on a distant island, far away from any shadows of her past. The sun-drenched beaches and the vibrant local culture promised a freedom she had longed for, a chance to start over. But beneath the warm glow of paradise, something dark was stirring, a nightmare that was about to consume her very existence. It began innocuously. Quiet messages appeared on her Instagram, casual greetings, compliments that seemed harmless enough. She ignored them, dismissed the stranger's attention as nothing more than an annoying admirer. But slowly, the tone of the messages twisted. The stranger's words grew darker and more possessive, no longer casual, but demanding, obsessive. When she tried to block the account, another one would emerge. No matter how many times she tried to shut the door, he found another way in, relentless and unyielding. The true horror was not just the flood of messages. It was what they contained. Nearly 30 videos arrived, each one darker, more disturbing than the last. Twisted threats, wrapped in sickening sexual content that crawled under her skin and refused to let go. One message chilled her to the core, a demand to purchase kidnap insurance. The phrase echoed a cruel fantasy, a glimpse into the predator's terrifying desire, control, captivity, possession. Thousands of miles separated them, with the influencer believing that distance was a shield, that the island's isolation would keep her safe. But in January 2023, that fragile hope was brutally shattered. He arrived, not as a desperate follower, but as a calculated hunter. His luggage carried black rope, a chilling emblem of his sinister intent. This was no impulsive journey. It was a mission born of obsession, a descent into real-life horror. His arrival was only the beginning. The messages that followed dripped with menace. "You're never getting rid of me." Those words weren't empty threats. They were promises. And then the stalking began. He appeared near her home, a shadow stalking the edges of her sanctuary. Photographs appeared on social media. Him, just meters from where she lived. Deliberate signs meant to terrify, to trap her in fear. Every post, every image was a message. "I am here. You cannot escape." Desperation led her to seek help, but she found only frustration and indifference. Local authorities and embassies offered little protection. At times, officials pressured her to engage with the predator, to lure him into meetings, as if she were the one responsible for catching a dangerous man. Isolated and vulnerable, she was forced into a nightmare where safety felt like a distant memory. With no sanctuary left, she fled. Leaving the island, she crossed borders, hoping a new location, Laos, would break the stalker's hold. But obsession knows no boundaries. The harassment continued, relentless, fueled by a twisted determination that transcended distance. Back in his homeland, law enforcement finally acted. In March 2023, he was arrested, and the discovery of black rope among his possessions confirmed the darkest fears the influencer had carried alone. Yet, even behind bars, the stalking did not stop. Digital harassment persisted, an unyielding assault on her life, refusing to respect any boundary. By late 2024, the terror escalated once more. A new message surfaced, a photo of a plane ticket back to the island, caption, Round 2, a brazen threat, a signal that the nightmare was far from over. The psychological scars ran deep. The influencer described feeling hunted like prey, marked for destruction, always looking over her shoulder, unable to find rest. The constant fear tore at her mind, leaving wounds invisible to the eye, but no less real. Stalking is a terror that invades every part of a person's life, shattering their sense of safety, dissolving peace into pure chaos. Her story is a grim testament to how obsession can spiral into something monstrous. It exposes the fragile boundary between virtual harassment and physical threat, a line that was crossed with terrifying ease. It reveals the bitter truth stalking victims face when seeking help, especially in foreign lands, where legal protections may be weak or slow. This was no mere unwanted attention. It was a campaign of intimidation designed to break and control. Every message, every photo, every stalking step was part of a calculated nightmare, a relentless terror that refused to end. And yet, in the darkness, the influencer's courage shone. By speaking out, she cast light on a hidden horror of the digital age. A warning, a plea for better laws, stronger protections, and greater awareness. In a world where social media blurs the line between public and private, her ordeal reminds us that behind every screen, every username, a predator might lurk. The illusion of safety is fragile, shattered in an instant, replaced by fear. Today, she continues to rebuild, refusing to be defined by the horror that once consumed her. Her story is a testament to resilience, a chilling warning, and a call to action. This is not just one woman's nightmare. It is a shadow that haunts many, a reminder that unchecked obsession can become a weapon of terror.